main markets, but what is the CDS telling us this week that we might not have seen or been shown from these other markets?
And what we've seen this week, we've seen quite a large spike in Italian sovereign CDS. We've seen it go from 240 to 290. That daily move was actually the largest since December 2011, so it's quite a significant move. And that shows that how investors are very concerned about the political instability in Italy. So you can see that CDS is still a very, very accurate indicator of sovereign concern.
And what's the volume, what's the sort of level of interest been like? I understand it's the highest, it's the most intense market interest in CDS for some months.
Yeah, we've seen a big spike in the number of quotes we receive in our daily CDS service. And they're all the quotes that come from the main market makers in the CDS market. So we've seen that spike upwards to levels that are reminiscent of last summer before the ECB stepped in with its wherever it takes
Draghi's famous speech.
Exactly, and the OMT that followed after that. So we're seeing very active levels, and that's good to see in light of the ban that came from the EU on naked CDS on sovereigns. So we can see there's still a very active market there.
That's all said, but really, no one really thinks that Italy is going to default, do they?
It's still a long shot. I mean, there are people out there who think it will leave the Eurozone, but it's quite a fringe view. If you look at the CDS levels, around about 300 basis points. That's nowhere near the levels we saw last summer when they were close to 600 basis points. So that shows that the market still has confidence in the ECB and the OMT programme, but that confidence has been shaken slightly this week.
And probably worth, well, to certain speculators, probably worth a cheap punt as well.
Exactly. There are some fast money out there that use the CDS market in that sense.
Okay, that's Italy, and obviously that was the main driver this week for CDS and all markets practically. How did that spill over into other Eurozone sovereign CDS? I'm thinking in particular Spain.
It did have some effects, but it was quite limited. The widening in Spain was nowhere near the levels that we saw in Italy. And Italy now is trading wider than Spain for the first time in about a year. So that shows that Italy is taking over as the main concern of the market. And we did see an uptick in quotes in Spain as well, but again, nowhere near the levels of Italy.